Hi everyone, welcome to Inside Property. This is Mark Chong from PNG. Today I'm going to share with you two more strategies on SG Property Investment 2020. Now in my last episode, I shared two strategies on price and time. Let's recap. Strategy 1. Sell when your property is on a peak price trend or with a profit, explaining how and why they behave so. Strategy 2. Buying a new launch in 2020 that's within your ability, sharing on how to take advantage of the developer's stage up pricing to maximize your gains and timeline. Over the years, I've seen so many who have failed to grasp the opportunity. Some had lost money in property due to the lack of knowledge of things, afraid of not making enough and afraid of losing too much. Because there was no entry plan and no exit plan for them to focus on. And the main culprit is always greed and panic. Think you know everything? Think again. I'm sorry to tell you that you can't be an expert if you don't spend enough time on a particular subject. That is why you need a good partner. And most people do not believe that they need a good partner to advise them and to help them to manage their portfolio, because data and info is so easily available in today's context. But do you think that you have the time to decipher all that data out there? How do you read into the headlines in the papers and the media? Recently, I came across several articles about tactics to property ownership. More than dozens were published, where some are still applicable and some have already expired. But these tactics are just a form of method that we use as a countermeasures to give us some form of advantage as we navigate through our property measures and policies by our government. Who do you think came up with all these ideas? It is in fact a collaborative effort from stakeholders to agents to lawyers to bankers, literally the whole entire market. So strategy 3, apply tactical strategy to gain vantage point against the measures that are being in place. And there is no stopping from how many you can use at one point at a time depending on your situation. All the tricks up the sleeves are no secret to our government body. Why do you think they allow us to do it? Do you think that the government doesn't know? Yes, they let us do it. For now, it's a now only or a promo code that you can apply before they decide to change the measures again, depending on the impact of all these tactics. So please don't go walking in like you're shopping at Uniqlo or IKEA thinking that everything can be DIY. It is more than walking into a Mercedes showroom. Now we're all at different level of investment, different ability at different stage of our life. It could be you're just starting to build your wealth, or accumulating your wealth through reinvesting, or preserving wealth for legacy and retirement, from 30s to 40s to 50s, even 60s, but not all the tactics in the market apply to your situation. Tactical strategy when applied properly can give you huge savings and ease of cash flow. For example, a couple who own a 5-bedroom HDB decided to buy a $1 million condo, coming to realize that they have to pay $144,600 in stamp duties alone. Would you pay? How much cash flow or upfront cash do you have? Then how do these people keep buying the condo one after another? Well, you will need help on how to use them correctly, and the right partner can help you to reach your goal faster, and the wrong partner will cost you. Next, practical strategy is crucial. Now that you know your dreams are still alive, you can still break the chains and move up the strata. Let's dive in. Strategy number 4. Stay focused on your entry and exit plan with contingency for every purchase. Kind of like having an end game planning in mind before you embark on this journey. It seems like I didn't stress enough on my point. Yes, it's every purchase. Due to the difference in the level of ability and ownership, goal setting is very important here. Everyone will say they want to profit as much as they can. Well, I'm happy to tell you that it is possible, but it's going to be a tough journey. You need to elevate through the ranks in order to get there. So are you a homeowner, astute investor, or a wealth builder now? Is there even a difference? Yes, homeowners are elementary level. They have family needs to take care of, like work, children, parents. You have limited resources in terms of cash savings and loan eligibility. Limited cash flow because of the monthly expenses such as school fees, household bills, and even current home mortgage loans, coupled together with the heavy liabilities from the car and also the credit card expenses. As you move on from your first private property to your second to your third, you slowly become the astute investors, which is the advanced level. you become a numbers cruncher, constantly crunching the numbers, focusing on more in capital gains, net gains, not so much on the rental yield yet, because you're building your down payment fund for your very next purchase. And your non-liability to your asset will leave you with the substantial resources to tie over any interim period or crisis. You continue to multiply your properties, leveraging from the formula as your funds grow, and you will spare no effort avoiding any opportunity cost loss because you understand the importance of the timeline. And eventually you'll move to becoming the wealth builders, focusing on recurring revenue such as cash flow, rental yield, income without having to work, restructure portfolio, and leveraging from your assets to enhance your lifestyle is natural because you're reaping the fruits for what you have sowed over the years. Now, your capital gains will be widely spread because of risk aversion, while you'll continue to own multiple properties as a market hedge against the inflation and currency. Of course, finally coming to legacy planning, where you'll be wanting to leave something behind for your family when you depart. We all have different abilities and liabilities, different plans and different goals. We all started as a homeowner, and it is extremely crucial for us to focus on our entry and exit plan with contingency through proper calculations, because there are too many bumps and pitfalls along the way. Yes, proper calculation, please. If not, all your dreams will still be a dream when you're 65. We can't time the market, and no one can. But one thing for sure is that we already know market will eventually crash, and every crash will eventually recover or rebound. With proper contingency, we'll be able to weather any conditions with a prepared mind rather than being stricken with panic. Real estate is not like stocks and shares. Try buying into a stock of a sunset industry company that is not willing to change with the time. Real estate is a physical, tangible asset here, and it is something that we can depend on because it's a valued and refined commodity, and it changes with time, lifestyles, and needs. So start at your own level, whether you're 30s, your 40s, or your 50s, even 65 when you retire. We have to start from somewhere. What do you want to achieve by 65 ultimately? It is precisely to be financially free to support yourself and your family needs. Don't be that sandwich class. Be prepared to make sacrifices along the way. The necessary home relocation as you upgrade. Cut back on some of the luxury and travel for now. Make more forced savings directly or indirectly through your property. Eye on the future. You can and you will break away with gratification. Thank you so much for watching. If you need help on any of the calculation or strategy that will work for you, you can reach me via any of the social platforms that will be displayed at the end of the video. In the meantime, this is Inside Property by Mark Chong. Stay safe, stay strong.